of workers' rights in one way or the other, if it's delayed salaries and the likes. Hence my question, how's the working relationship right now with the county government workers?
Thank you very much, Jesse. For any organization to prosper, the people who work with that organization, that is the main capital for that organization. And we take our staff very seriously. And when the governor came in, actually the first thing she did was to call the union. That is before, but when she called the union, they told her that they were going for an election. So she told them that after the election, they must come and pay a courtesy call to her. And actually, I believe last week on Friday, they came and paid a courtesy call to her. Mm-hmm. But then from subsequent to that meeting, she said we have two branches of the union in Nairobi. So it is one branch that came the other time. Okay. So she told them, no, I need to see both of you, both unions together. And I think yesterday we held a meeting with them, purposely to make sure that we have a harmonious working relationship with our workers. Because if we do not have workers who are well taken care of, then we are unlikely to be able to deliver on our mandate.
Okay. Speaking of workers being well taken care of, the workers' lobby just recently accused the Nairobi local government of failure to pay insurance premiums for the Nairobi county workers, and the lack of a medical cover, well, we well know, might force them to pay cash, which is quite a challenge, especially during these times. Talk to us about this. Has the impasse been solved between the county government and the health insurer?
Yes, it has been solved. Actually, we have paid, but you understand the economic situation we are going through, mm-hmm. and sometimes we are unable to pay the money in one tranche. Okay. So we keep paying as we get money. And it is true, for a period, we did not have the money to pay, but eventually we have paid and the insurance is back. So our people now can be able to enjoy services as they would want them to enjoy.
Okay, well, symbiosis between these two institutions is quite important. Perhaps let's shift focus. Let's talk about the collaboration NMS is pulling in order to ensure efficient service delivery, among them being the working relationship with Kenya Revenue Authority. What's the progress of digitizing the systems, perhaps, in regards to the valuation role, as you give us more on the working relationship?
Thank you. Actually, when the new administration came in, they decided on a number of things for purposes of us delivering on our mandate, and one of them is collaboration with the relevant stakeholders, who include our partners, that is NMS and KRA. We must work with NMS and KRA. But apart from that, let me talk a little bit on our working relationship with NMS for us to get the background. Okay. So when we came in, the governor and the DG sat us down, and we decided that we must work together. And out of this meeting, we formed committees that will be coordinating issues related to the three of us, because actually we are one. We usually say we are three in one, yeah, because we cannot be separated. So the four committees that were formed constitute both NMS, both sides, NMS and us, mm-hmm. and KRA, which is an affiliate, almost an affiliate of NMS. So the three of us work together for purposes of making sure that we deliver on a mandate. Because we find that most of our mandates that we've been given, they are together. We cannot work on one mandate without having to work with the other group. And like before, when we had issues, now I believe we have a harmonious working relationship. So these committees have been meeting. We have an operational committee, then we have a second tier committee, then the last, which involves the governor and the director general. Okay. So the issues that are unable to be solved at the operational level committee are brought to the second tier committee for purposes of making sure that that is resolved. But if there are any issues that cannot be resolved at that level, then they are taken up to the DG and the governor's level. So that is how we've been doing it. And out of these meetings, one of the committees is dealing with ICT. Mm-hmm. So out of this collaboration, we have been able to look at City Hall. We have actually a data center. We have a very big data center that can actually serve the whole 47 counties in this country. Oh. And it hasn't been in use for one reason or the other. So with this collaboration, we have been able to assess this data center for purposes of improving it and bringing in what we are calling an ICRM, integrated management systems, where we can be using IT to get our rates from our people, our clients. So eventually, we believe when this is done, we are going to be, our people will not be going to City Hall or to our payment center. They'll be able to pay from wherever they are to make their lives easy. We don't want to have people wasting their time coming to City Hall.
So when do you envision this to be done in terms of the digitization process?
If it were possible, this should have been done yesterday, but hopefully the processes, because we have contracts that have to be signed,